Hello, I'm Pete Hutchins of Chris Hamriding Estate Agents, and we're here at the head of Bradbury Gardens, which is an exclusive residential cul-de-sac very few people know about. Tucked away at the head of Isis Close, a very exclusive area in its own right. This has just a handful of executive homes, and number 7 we think is the jewel in the crown. It's absolutely enormous, skillfully extended, sitting in this mature, beautiful plot with plenty of parking. It has flexible layout 101. It has potential 7 bedrooms, but you could have a top floor as a student annex, a teenager's pad, a granny annex, whatever you want. There's plenty of square footage, and the location's superb too, close to schools, shops, miles of countryside, walk to the train station, the list goes on and on. So without further ado, let's get stuck in. Stepping into the home, nice traditional layout with a good looking entrance hall. First thing I note, the glass balustrade on a quality staircase. Of course, my eyes then drawn to a particular favourite, this incredible bespoke wine cellar, wine storage area. That really is good fun. It looks such a feature in its own right. It's very practical too though. Now, we're going to start right at the back of the house. We've got plenty to see on the ground floor, but look at this. It's a breathtaking, welcoming, luxury enchanting room in my opinion. And this modern Inglenook style fireplace houses this huge wood burner. That's going to throw out some lovely heat for you and the family enjoying it here, which feels quite cosy. But if you've got more people to entertain, be that family, friends, kids, any ages, they're going to love opening up into this orangery style vaulted ceiling area, which is living, dining, home working, whatever you want. You can have a pool table in here, I think. You've got views over the private rear gardens, and there's no homes behind you either, so you really have got great privacy here. This is a beautiful room, and the light transfer just is perfect. It bounces around just wonderfully through the glazing from the nice light points on the ceiling as well. Now, speaking of nice bright rooms, the next best thing, or maybe the best thing about the ground floor, is this recently upgraded kitchen. No expense spared here. We all know how expensive these kitchens can be. Straight away you have the wine cooler just underneath you there, and then the marble effect worktop runs all the way around. The instant boil tap I can vouch for, and then of course we have the island here with contrasting storage units, nice colour at base and eye level, and nice to see the contrast here. And then while you're looking down, you've got the herringbone wood effect floor, which is nice and warm and hard wearing. Neff appliances at the perfect level here, built-in fridge, built-in freezer. And now, as you are gazing at all this bespoke cabinetry, the downlighters, just wait until you see this. It's a superb, great fun, and very functional actually, trick cupboard there that takes us into this snug sitting room, bay-fronted space. It's the perfect spot to play your PlayStation, watch the football, maybe work from home. Great views as well. This I was not expecting, but I'm very, very glad it's here. And of course you can close that off and nobody would ever know you were in there, which I think may have its merits. So come on through now. We've seen one great reception area. We do have another one for you, but just before them, we have this designer guest WC. I adore this. Great feature tiling here. Good fun and good attention to detail. And on the very front corner of the home, we have what perhaps would have been the traditional dining room back in the day, but I think having it tucked away on the corner with making use of the bay really is perfect for hobby room, home office, or again, another sitting room. So this really adds flexibility to this ground floor, but there's plenty more upstairs. Up on the first floor, coming up that good looking staircase, it's time for the bedrooms, and there's plenty of them. So without further ado, once more, let's get stuck in. Now, this is a good sized double room. Straight away, 2 built-in wardrobes, plenty of big furniture around the bed, so it lives really well. Great views over the rear where we will be shortly, and it's ever so private there, as well as the built-in wardrobes. This being a master bedroom suite has an ensuite here. Shower cubicle, beautiful tiling, plenty of space, good natural light, good to go for many, many years. And you'll see all the internal doors have been upgraded, which is just a nice touch. Directly opposite the master bedroom, we've got a smaller bedroom here. This is clearly a good sized single room, but it works perfectly as a home office, housing 2 people quite comfortably. Great views as well, and there is a staircase up there, so we'll go up that momentarily. Moving on down now, passing an airing cupboard, time for another bedroom. And do look at the floor plan to see how much space we have here. A good sized double. This is a perfect child's room, teenager's room. They can grow up into these rooms for many years, which we know carries so much value for families nowadays. Moving on round, you'll see a nice glass door there taking us up to the top floor. Built-in storage, but directly opposite us here, yet another huge double bedroom. 2 built-in wardrobes, plenty of space for the double bed, additional furniture, there's even a punch bag there. Great views over the head of the cul-de-sac. As I've mentioned and as you've seen, 2 staircases take us to the very top floor. So come on through where we have this inner vestibule giving access to yet another double bedroom. Now this one currently used for a bit of storage, but it clearly has a big double bed, built-in wardrobes. It's a huge space on the front of the house here, and directly opposite, if you thought the kitchen and the ensuite were good looking, take a moment to admire this incredible bathroom. A gorgeous, luxurious, very high quality 4-piece suite here. The freestanding bath with separate tapware, the incredible shower enclosure. This is just a touch of real luxury. Got high quality shower fittings, amazing tiling. This is good to go for decades, and it's great to see it already in situ. Adds value. But let's head on up another good looking staircase into what really surprised me pleasantly when I first came here. This could serve as a bit of a teenager's pad, a bit of a study area, a bit of a hobby space. You've got Velux just above you, you've got a multi-aspect here to the side and rear. Eave storage, it just adds so much flexibility no matter what you want to use it for. Back down to first floor level, and if you remember, there was another staircase just tucked away in the corner of this home office, which, as the floor plan will have shown you, leads us to 2 more double bedrooms and a luxury bathroom, as well as some built-in storage off this landing. So here we are, great bedroom space here. Nice big Velux, well 2 in fact to wake up to. Great space whether it's home working, whether it's living, sleeping, whatever you want. And then moving directly over, here we are in another luxury shower cubicle area. Beautiful tiling, huge Velux there, great view to have your shower to, complete privacy up here. And then moving around the landing, passing that built-in storage, last but by no means least, before we hit the gardens, enormous sleeping space here. A great bay window overlooking the rear into that traditional Mossley location, and behind the door on your right, as you can see, space for the bed, a desk, 6'2" chap like me, move around, no problem. This is perfect. And now here we are in the rear gardens. I've mentioned them from within, but they're really private and peaceful. Got a block paved patio that runs all the way around the extended rear of the house. And we have a good sized lawn leading to this great structure here, which these carry lots of value in timber value alone, but it's a great spot to have the alfresco dining spot. And then that flows to what I would have as a natural barbecue area and an alfresco seating area, all while gazing back at your, well, quite frankly, absolutely enormous house. This really does tick so many boxes, and it's a rare find. So if you'd like to know more, give us a call at Chris Hamriding Estate Agents, where we'd love to book you that all important viewing.
Mossley is superbly located and the perfect choice for families.
With the highly regarded Mossley Primary School and an abundance of great local amenities by way of Congleton's bustling town centre.
And Hightown,
where we've got a fantastic parade of village shops, including a post office and a chemist. There's some great pubs here and a brilliant chippy.
and being just a short distance from Congleton train station, it's ideal for commuters.
Whilst providing access to a plethora of countryside walks down the picturesque towpaths of the Macclesfield Canal.
Hi there, I'm Chris Hamriding.
And I'm Pete Hutchins.
And welcome to
Chris Hamriding Estate Agents.
We're so passionate about what we do.
Because we absolutely love what we do. Not only are we available all around the clock,
but we get the results.
In fact, a lot of them.
We're the leading estate agents in Congleton.
We're certainly not your typical estate agents, and we are not afraid to get stuck in. Measuring?
Sorted.
Photos?
Sorted.
Filming?
Sorted.
As Congleton chaps, we've got masses of local expertise all throughout Cheshire and Staffordshire.
So from the town
to the country, we're committed to providing excellent customer service. Whatever the weather.
And don't just take our word for it. A raving reviews speak for themselves.
Because after all, a great business is based on great service and great people.
And that is exactly what we've got. So whatever your property needs are, we're here to help.
And we cannot wait to meet you.